Sir, my name is Humberto Martinez, and I'll be fighting Colton, Wright. So my debut at 135. I'm very aware of who he is and what he brings to the cage, and the only question is, is he going to be ready? Everybody can expect me to come out and, like the big boy said in the UFC, swinging and banging, baby. Swinging and banging, that's all we're going to do.
I am Colton the Savage Wright.
And boy, let me tell you something. Colton Wright is built like a beast.
Just see how it goes, see how it rolls, no predictions, I'm just in there to go and get it. I'm going to stay humble and hungry. I don't ever get big-headed. I stay level-headed and not overconfident or underconfident. I just go in there and get it done. Humble and hungry. Let's go.
This fight is brought to you by Robust Energy Drink, the official energy drink of Extreme Knockout.
The gospel music playing.
Yeah, they look like they work for TxDOT.
Yep.
They got on them yellow shirts. That could be a road crew.
And we're gonna see some good and bad intentions with Colton Wright and Humberto Martinez.
Absolutely. Martinez is 2-2, and he's got a disqualification in there.
Oh.
So something went afoul in one of his fights, but we'll see what he brings. He's not really ranked high. He's ranked 118th out of 204 in the state of Texas, but you can't always tell by that.
Humberto Martinez has been around for a while. I want to say that he started his career with us, making his pro debut with us.
He may have.
And I'll tell you, man, this is a well-rounded fighter. If you've ever seen the film and the tape on him, he can go the distance.
He can.
He can cut it short. And so
he can wrestle, he can throw punches, kicks. He does everything. He doesn't really stand out in one area, but he can do it all.
And that's the guy. And he's a guy you want to pull for too. If you're new to the sport, you want to pull for him just as much as you want to pull for Colton Wright.
Well, of course I do, because he's Latino. I'm half Latino.
You're half Latino.
So
you live in Texas.
I'm half Irish, half Latino.
Right on.
So I like to keep it going too.
Hey, you know what? He's got the music going right now, and I'll tell you what.
Trust me. Secretly, right now, my hips are doing the salsa.
Oh, they really? Okay. Well, here we go. You hear the crowd.
Did you notice a big fella doing that?
Hey, man, you are making it happen. You are making it happen.
Okay.
Well, right now, as Humberto Martinez steps in the cage, his crowd, his family, everybody's cheering for him. We're going to turn it over to Travis Baxter and get this thing started.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest will have 3 3-minute rounds. Is in the 135-pound weight division. Sponsored by Robust Energy Drink, the official energy drink of XKO. Your referee in charge of this contest is Berchie Stillwagner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the fighters. Fighting out of the Young Ideas Dish Retailer blue corner. He's trained in freestyle fighting and holds a professional fight record of 1 win and 0 losses. He stands 5'8" and weighed in at 135 pounds. Representing KO Empire Fight Academy and Kingdom Jiu-Jitsu. From Dallas, Texas, Colton the Savage Wright. And his opponent, fighting out of the Jim Ross Law Group red corner, he's trained in boxing and kickboxing and holds a pro fight record of 2 wins and 2 losses. He stands 5'7" and weighed in at 134.5 pounds. Representing All Powers Fitness and Fighting and George Pavlovsky Boxing and Muay Thai. From Dallas, Texas, Humberto Martinez.
He brought half of the community with him tonight. They really turned out for Martinez.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Yeah, I believe we could call that section between them 2 pillars Little Mexico. They really turned out.
And I'll tell you what, they know how to party.
They know how to party. Oh, boy. Don't get me started on that side of my family. They can turn up with anybody.
The doors close. Humberto Martinez in the white and Colton Wright in the black trunks. We got to fight. Referee Berchie Stillwagner is checking everybody out right now, and the fighters are ready. Here we go, round 1. 3 3-minute rounds.
I would lean towards both of these fighters rathering to grapple. A lot of times when you see them wear them tight shorts like that, they do that so they can do all their little slick wrestling and submissions and things of that nature.
When Humberto just took a nasty shot, it was more of a push and a shove to him off balance. Colton Wright did the right thing and pursued him. Right now, Colton Wright against the cage right now, and Humberto trying to hook that leg and bring him down for a takedown. So this is going to probably end up on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to sweep that leg, clearly.
I mean, look at Colton Wright, though. I mean, like 2% body fat. I mean, look at those legs. I mean, if he went into Muay Thai, are you kidding me? Trying to chop those legs down would be almost damn near impossible.
And he'd probably kick you like a mule.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you one thing about Humberto Martinez. He's always been that tough fighter.
Well, those Mexican fighters, they're usually tough. They usually got a chin. They'll never quit.
His family stand up on their feet right now early in the fight. Humberto needs to make a statement right now against Colton Wright because you cannot sleep on Colton Wright whatsoever. Don't give him any advantage. Colton Wright, great front kick. Oh, nice dodge. Nice bob and weave, followed up with a spinning back heel kick.
This has all the makings of, a little bit of showboat on one side and just hard work on the other.
Nice
I think it's going to be an interesting contrast in styles here.
Humberto doing the right thing and backing up, giving himself some distance. Colton Wright is just on an onslaught. He needs to hook that leg, take him down.
He got it.
Right now, Humberto needs to go ahead and just do a little ground and pound.
Keep his head pressed up against that cage, and he'll be in business.
Colton Wright needs to go ahead. Well, if he's going to try and get up, he needs to do that cage walk now.
Well, the sweatier they get, the harder it's going to be for him to, accomplish what he's going to do down here. While they're still relatively dry, you can get a submission locked up a lot easier.
Yep. And Colton Wright has those thinner arms that he can really sink it in under the chin. You get a guy that's all muscled up with big forearms. It's going to be a little more difficult for that. Colton needs to shoot in that other arm underneath the neck if he wants to secure it. He needs to tighten those legs up and cross those legs and do a body lock.
Unless he controls his body, it's going to be hard for him to get this.
Oh, wow.
Now
great
he's in better shape.
Great reverse by Colton Wright. Great reverse by Humberto Martinez.
Yeah, very nice. And he's out.
And that is how you start off a first round
He don't like
fight.
being choked either. He started with elbows.
Humberto was real patient, and so was Colton. I love that reversal on both accounts. That's an amazing first round.
Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. Not really sure what about, this music here makes me want to get up on the good foot, but I'm trying to resist.
Trying to resist him. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him just there.
No, a lot of people have never seen a big guy move like I move.
Well, we've seen it already. You already seen it with Matt Goulet.
Oh, no, I'm talking about better moves than that.
Oh, okay. I'm
talking about magic.
I've heard stories about you.
I'm talking about a big bush league, come out of the woods, Channing Tatum.
Right. So you haven't hung your jersey in the rafters yet, have you? Good. You can't do that.
I'll get dirty with the best of them.
Once again here, Antonio Perkins joined with Chad Flores. They go to round 2. Colton Wright, Humberto Martinez, XKO, 35, first round. Anybody's game in the first round.
Yeah, very close, very good first round.
Touch of the gloves going to round 2 here. Both fighters looking very fresh. Didn't expel too much energy in round 1. Oh, wow, great spinning back fist.
There's the sweep.
You just have to know your body mechanics in order to pull something like that off.
Yeah. And him being able to do that, being such a great athlete right there, worked against him because it allowed Humberto to get in here and sweep him.
Now Humberto needs to try and get those arms loose. Try to use those elbows. He's got an advantage here. Start using those elbows now.
Those elbows get on your nerves.
If you can sink it in, I just don't know if he can go for a choke from that position right there.
Now there's a choke. He's trying. I can't. Well, he may be going for a bit of a darce there, but it's hard to tell. Oh, he's busted open.
He's cut bad.
One of them elbows landed. He's
Colton
busted
Wright
open.
is cut bad.
Yeah, he's busted open like a sack of meat.
Now, if you're Humberto, you want to try to open that up a little bit more.
Absolutely. Starting to look like Jason Voorhees in there, the way that blood's pouring down.
Now, the thing is that it's going to get into the eyes of Colton Wright. It's going to inhibit his right vision of his right eye. You see him blinking there, trying to get it out of there.
And he wiped at it already as well.
Yep.
That's in a terrible spot.
That it really is. And now Humberto needs to put the pressure on immediately. Don't just wait for him to get used to that blood in his eye.
And that opened up quick from just one elbow.
Yep, he's hurt now with that eye being taken away from him.
Oh, yeah, you see him pick at it again?
Yep. Now Humberto needs to go with that left leg and go for that body shot. Try to bend him down and follow up with an uppercut if he can.
Yeah, he's having a hard time seeing out of that right eye.
Oh, yeah.
And the ref is taking a good hard look at his right eye.
Now, we might get some blood over here.
Yes, we might. Let me get my phone up here.
Yep.
It went in to put me out of commission. Oh, yeah, he's dripping. He's dripping all over the place here. He's a bloody mess. Oh, my. Talk about Mike Myers.
Exactly.
Humberto Martinez has got him in a relatively safe position here, barring a crazy knee. But, not a lot happening right now. Oh, yeah, I see it. Blood all over the table. Just all over the table. I'm being careful here not to touch a thing. A damn thing. Well, there you go, my friend.
A little souvenir from Colton Wright. Thank you very much, Colton. Now, you can get that checked out.
Just passing them around. Here's souvenirs all over the place.
Yes, sir. Great job by Humberto Martinez there. Definitely gained ground two.
I would say clearly. I'm going to stand up and see what the cage looks like. Oh, yeah. Blood all throughout that corner.
Yeah, that's a pretty bloody mess. That's the second fight tonight that's been a bloody mess.
We may have to get him a bag of O positive.
Right now, Colton Wright getting that cut tended to. Looks like he's shrugging it off because he's okay.
I'm going to go ahead and put in the call. I'm guessing O positive. I don't feel like I'm getting the service I used to get. But I'll tell you what, that's some of that old Tour de France breakdancing music, too.
I'll tell you what, I think in your former life you were a B-boy, weren't you?
I was. I had parachute pants. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, my gosh.
I would go down. I had a piece of cardboard I'd lay on the ground and do my spinning techniques.
You know what? And that's how you got your career in MMA. Round 3, the third and final round. 3 minutes left for both of these men to make a decision here and finish this fight. Colton Wright in the black.
I think it's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
Yeah.
And Humberto Martinez in the white.
1-1.
Crowd on their feet, chilling for Humberto Martinez. Colton Wright, 100% vision back. Just a little bit cautious walking down Humberto.
Yeah. And just a physical specimen.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I mean, that's what you want to be. You want to look like Colton Wright at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
I think all arguments can be solved at home. When you go home to your wife and you look like Colton Wright, all arguments can be solved.
Yeah. When you go home to your wife and you look like I do, that starts a lot of them.
Right. Here we go. Going for the
there
shoot.
You go. In
Humberto
deep on a double, and he's got it.
Yep. Humberto might be in trouble. He can pop his head out.
It's really hard to create a choke when they have their arm in. It can be done, but you have to generate so much bicep pressure.
Humberto, great job by Humberto using the body against the cage to get his head popped out. Now, what is he going to do in this position right now, Chad?
Well, right now, he's in a difficult position because you got him in a sort of a half guard against the cage. The cage is actually going to hurt his submission attempts right here. His best option right here is more elbows. I'm not sure what the ref stopped right there, but the ref got his hands in there and said none of that.
But Colton was doing the right thing, and he kept working on the bound. Back up to their feet. Colton threw a quick uppercut right there. chasing down Humberto. Going back. Now, it worked the first 2 times. Now, it may not work again.
No, he went to the well one too many times and telegraphed that, and it didn't work.
Now, Colton Wright has been right to do a couple of front heel kicks to the body. Great job on that takedown defense.
Right back over here over the top of you. I got my eyes peeled for these little souvenirs. Oh, my.
Oh, now that's how you got to fight out of it. That's how you fight. You stay committed to it.
Both gentlemen threw coming out of that exchange.
That's what I want to see. That's what you want to see. You know, keep Humberto at a distance with that front kick. There you go. Now, Humberto wanted to throw that left and that right. He stayed in the pocket. He didn't get out too far.
I mean, this is still anybody's fight.
Oh, yeah, hands down. And this is a great fight between both of these athletes.
Seems
Here
to be
we
pretty
go.
evenly matched.
10 seconds.
Oh, what a
Here
what
they
a
go. They're
jumping
giving
knee.
it. They're giving it all they've got.
Flying knee.
There we go. Oh,
That is anybody's fight.
yeah. Humberto looking at him like, hey, what was that yelling about?
We can do another round.
Yep.
I tell you what, I would not want to be a judge of that one. That could go either way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3 hard-fought rounds of action. We go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 scored at 29-28. Your winner by split decision, Humberto Martinez!
All right, fight fans, I'm in here with your winner, Humberto Martinez and Bertha. All 3 rounds split decision. Clearly, you are the fight of the night with Colton Wright. Walk us through the fight.
Well, first, I got to thank my coaches and my wife for putting up with me. Hey. I haven't put my boys to sleep in over a month training for this camp. This is my first time. This is my first time going down to 135. But if the crowd is that unhappy with the decision, we could run it back. We could run it back. He's a tough fighter, but we'll run it back. We'll do it again, man.
You know, definitely at the end of that fight, it looked like you guys had one more round left in you. You know, clearly on that. So tell me, what were some of the points that were unexpected from your opponent that you didn't really see coming into the fight, but that were revealed throughout the fight?
Well, first is his strength. He's really strong, and like I said, that was my first time coming down to 135, so it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better, but other than that, nothing unexpected. I held back too much. Normally I'm more of a volume, more combos, but I had to make sure that I made it. I was able to make it 3 rounds.
Well, definitely that. You know, there was a couple spinning back fists. He tried to go to the well one too many times. I guess you kind of predicted that was going to happen. Once he got that cut over his eye and it kind of limited his vision, you know, you were a little bit conservative. Do you think that in hindsight you want to be a little more aggressive in that?
Yeah, because I could see the blood in his eye, so I should have pushed the pace a little bit more. But still, when someone's hurt like that, they're probably more dangerous because he still had the power. Even in the 3rd round, he still had it. I want to thank my 2 families, All Powers Fitness and Fighting, and George Kowalski, Boxing and Muay Thai, man. All my sponsors, my childhood friend, Luis Carrillo, and Southpaw Trading Company for helping me out for this fight. And all my family, man. We got a big crowd tonight, guys. I love y'all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for your winner, Humberto Martinez.